G'day guys, Brendan here from another episode of On Point Adventures. We're shooting down the beach to go catch hopefully some snapper, tailor and whatever else wants to come along on this episode. But guys, I just want to highlight that this is why we lose nice things. This here is a trailer that someone was too bloody lazy to dump off correctly. So instead what they've done, they've towed it down a bush track, they've just dumped it and they've left it for someone else to deal with. Now guys, when we're fighting such an uphill battle at the moment with the government taking stuff away from us so quickly, we don't need to give them ammunition, so stop being grubs. This absolutely pisses me off. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm dealing with someone else's shit. Anyway, sorry about the rant to start off the video with guys, but let's get into some fishing, let's go. Right guys, so we've made it down the beach. We've already got the tailor rod out. We've got the droning rod set up. We're about to get the drone out of the box and hopefully set up for a nice morning. It's really light easterlies down here this morning, so it's premium weather just for fishing in general. But all in all, it's going to be nice just to be able to chill out on the beach and just have a morning off work, forget about work for a little bit, which is going to be sensational. And I think that's what it's about a lot of the time. But anyway, I'm not going to keep going on about the boring stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some baits ready for the drone, get the drone unpacked, and have it all set up ready to fly as soon as we get a bit more sun so we can see what we're dropping on. Let's get into it.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters.
Okay, so we've just had a pretty good hit on this rod, but it didn't commit. So now it's a waiting game to see whether this fish will come back for another hit. Now we are fishing pretty big baits, so we've been able to really rig them solid. It means that they shouldn't come off the hook too easy. Oh, why have we got some slack line now? What is going on here? Yep, that looks like it might be a fish on. Come on. We'll take it out the rod holder, just in case. Oh yeah, this is a fish. I'd say we got fish on here now. Or do we? Has he bricked us? Oh, let's see. We're definitely locked in that reef. I'd say what's happened is the fish has hit and just bricked us straight in that reef. But yeah, it's certainly not feeling very positive now. Nah, fish gone. As we can see here, have a look at this float. We've got big teeth marks. Now these aren't small snapper teeth either. These are pretty really quite decent dents in the rattle float. So it just goes to show that it was a good snapper that was having a go. How it missed these two hooks, I have absolutely no idea. But whilst we know we're out there, we better quickly get that drone back up in the sky, see if we can, jump back on him, see if we can get him. Righto, so it has been super quiet. We've had that one hit that was solid, and then of course we followed it up with a couple of little hits, but no conversion today on the drone at all. So we're gonna go try and save the day with this here, the little micro meat on the Sasson micro meat rod. We're just gonna shoot up the beach, find a bit of clear beach and see whether or not we can pull some whiting out of it. Flathead, whatever, I don't know. So we're gonna quickly just pack these rods away, pack everything up, get in the car, shoot south, and yeah, see if we can find something, see if the micro meat can save the day. Who knows? We can only hope. Righto guys, so we've just rocked up down the beach to chase some whiting and whatnot. Any beach will do. I've just chosen Lancelin Town Beach because it was nice and close. But all we're going to be doing is, yeah, just putting some little squid baits out in the water there, and hopefully we can resurrect our very dismal morning. But anyway, I'll put you on the chest cam and I'll get casting. Right, so all we're going to be using, I've just got the little TD black there, and then I've got the Vexed micro meat jigging specialist. It's a 7-foot medium, and it's really quite the perfect rod for this sort of work. I've just got a paternoster on here that I've tied myself. I'm using the new Vexed long shank Mutsu circles. Now these are great because they're a long shank. They don't get caught down the fish's throat very much. And then just for the sinker, I'm just using a little micro meat head because, well, I think it looks nice. But yeah, so what we're going to do, we're just going to cast out there, just a little cast. It doesn't need to be long, and it's just going to be about, you know, just sort of waiting. You know, there's no real rush with this kind of fishing, just nice and slow, finger on the trigger the whole time. And when you do feel them bite, because we're going to be using these Mutsu circles, we're not going to need to really rip their heads off. It's just sort of a little rod lift and away we go. So anyway, let's keep fishing and see if we can find some of these whiting. Right, so we've got one on here. There's no need to reel these in fast. It's just a nice, slow, steady retrieve. But there does seem to be quite a few here. But I mean, anywhere up and down the coast from Mandurah through to really anywhere north, there's so many whiting that just sit on the sand. As I said, oh, beautiful little double header. Look at that. So there we go. We got two whiting on the one rig there, and those Mutsu circles doing their job perfectly. So we'll get these two in the bucket. We're mainly fishing for baits today, guys, for mulloway bait. So yeah, these are absolutely perfect for it. Oh, well, I'll get them put away. There we go. Got him that time. This little micro meat rod is absolutely perfect for this too. It's just the right size to, you know, be able to pack in the car and do what you want to do, but also catch these little whiting. So there we go. There's another one. And I mean, in anyone's books, that is the absolute perfect bait. Absolute perfect bait. So let's get him off there. Whoop, straight in there. And that little fisherman cooler there is perfect with this. Being the hard shell, it really insulates that water quite well, which means I find the fish stay alive a lot longer in it. You know, so, and that's quite important to keep things fresh and whatnot, especially if you want to be live baiting some of these whiting and when you're on the beach fishing for mulloway actively. You know, it's very important to try and keep your stuff alive as long as possible, and those Vexed coolers allow you to do that. There we go, more bites there. There he is. Got him that time. Oh, not bad, not bad. Is it still a whiting? Feels like it's got a little bit more go than the normal whiting. But it did bite like one, so I'd imagine we've definitely... Oh no, we've got the pest of the sea. A pest of the sea. The tarwine. Now when these tarwines start moving in, guys, you've almost got to, you know, play it by ear from here on in, because they can absolutely become a pain because they're just in such big numbers. We'll just put him there and off he goes, swims away happily. But yeah, oh, well, I'm going to go up and rebait these hooks again, because it's very important you keep them solidly baited, and we'll see if we can get more whiting. Okay, I'd say this is definitely a whiting here. What we've done is we've just, instead of casting straight out there, we've moved our cast to the left by a little bit, just to try and get away from these tarwine. and it seems to have worked straight away. So when I say you got to keep an eye on these tar line and move, doesn't necessarily mean a full move. It means just cast in a slightly different area and away we go again. We're back on the whiting. You beauty. Oh, I think I got a little one here. Yeah, no, there's weight there. So we got another little whiting on. To some, this may seem like an absolute waste of time or not fun, but catching your own bait is bloody sensational, because I mean, you're pretty much doing the whole process. But guys, fishing's fishing. You know, at the end of the day, it's just fun, I think, no matter what you're doing. But yeah, there's another little quality whiting. I mean, that brings us up to 6 or 7 of these guys, which are as I said, they're perfect little mulloway baits. All right, well, I'm going to keep a bait out there. Well, there we have it, guys. That wraps up a nice little morning. At least we managed to finally get onto some fish. I think with the upcoming mulloway season, bait preparation like this is always important anyway. Sure, it's not the most exciting fish to put on the video or the most exciting type of fishing, but what it does show, guys, is no matter how bad your morning's going, you can still pick it up and get yourself either a nice little feed, or in my case today, we got ourselves some fantastic bait ready for the upcoming winter. So guys, I'm going to go home, vacuum seal these whiting. A little trick that I like doing is put a bit of aniseed in the bag with the whiting. Gives them a bit more scent, and I find that it really does attract the fish. And yeah, get them vacuum sealed in the freezer, ready for the upcoming mulloway season. Hopefully this year we can put a big one on the video for you. But guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with us to the point where we did actually find some fish. And we'll see you on the next episode. Catch you later.